This is Oturugbeke. This is what they call, they say the more you look, the less you see. You see that since Bloomberg, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comment section. Since they came out that and said that this naira that was appreciating as at that time, it was as a result of these guys, Tinubu and the CBN governor, dipping their hands inside the foreign reserves. Not that there's any money. Of course, Nigerians were kind of skeptical, but those who were deceiving themselves, they continue to deceive themselves, and people were telling them that these things that they were talking about naira appreciating is not doable. They can't sustain it for a very long time. Not until when they busted their bubbles, that is when they now kept cool. Do you know that the rate at which the naira was appreciating now, it's no longer there. Everything is now standing still, and meanwhile things are getting expensive every day. Now, the statement made by the CBN governor, he said they don't have the magic wand though. Tackling inflation will take time. Can you imagine? It will take time. Hey, yeah. The Agbadorians, we are expecting you to come and tell us what is going on. The governor of Central Bank of Nigeria, Mr. Olayemi Kadosu, has urged the citizens to be patient over the fight against current inflation and hike in food items in the country. I'm sure they were still going to tell us that they inherited bad governments from Buhari. It is Emefiele that is doing this. Cardoso disclosed this while briefing journalists at the end of the Monetary Policy Committee (MPC) meeting in Abuja. The CBN governor mentioned that there was no magic needed to solve inflation in Nigeria, but rather patience. Na patience. Also, Cardoso noted that despite pressure from food inflation, the general inflation rate was moderating, pointing out that the tools the central bank is using are working. By Sezu, he stated, "I have several times and I will say again, there is no magic wand. These are things that need to take their time. I am pleased and confident that we are beginning to get some relief, and in another couple of months we will see the more positive outcomes from the central bank have been doing." He said the committee thus retreated several challenges confronting the effective moderation of food inflation, to include rising costs of transportation of farm produce, infrastructure-related constraints along the line of distribution network, security challenges in some food-producing areas, and exchange rates pass-through to domestic prices for imported food items. The same people now talking about inflation, we are budgeting 90 billion naira for people going to Hajj, 5 billion naira for student loan. You are budgeting another 10 million naira for 10 billion naira rather for car park, and you expect things to move forward. The MPC urged that more be done to address the security of farming communities to guarantee improved food production in these areas. Members further observed the recent volatility in the foreign exchange market, attributing this to seasonal demand, a reflection of the interplay between demand and supply in a freely functioning market system. The Central Bank of Nigeria has also blamed the recent volatility of the country's foreign exchange markets on seasonal demand for dollars. Members further observed the recent volatility in the foreign exchange markets, attributing this to seasonal demand, a reflection of the interplay between demand and supply in a freely functioning market system. A communique issued by the committee on Tuesday stated. So make una get patience. Na patience na you go fit solve am. Sùúrù ló lè ṣe. No magic anywhere. No magic o. Inflation that APC created is taking APC time. Remember, this inflation was not inherited. It was Tinubu and Buhari that caused it. This is what we want to hear. Politicians are miracle workers. You shouldn't join them. The economy has lost everything and the nation is living dangerously. There's enough food in the land, yet hunger has filled every corner, all down to weaker naira and an uncomfortable inflation. Lagos wonders cannot be duplicated at the national level. This APC government is useless on how to fix the economy problem. The only thing Tinubu knows is just how to collect revenue, be collecting money, be taxing people, taxing and taxing, finding people. That is just ó sì yọ́lẹ̀ náà, ṣé kò yọ́lẹ̀ ni? We don't see her now. just because some group of people want to teach an obedient family lesson, and that is why Nigeria is going this way. Please save we obedient family because members from the hand of APC government. Land economists. Any nation without good land holding system will still fail. People where get the worst attitude in the world. That INEC chairman should be dragged online and held accountable for what he has done to this nation. It is either Buhari or Tinubu. He only declared them presidents of this nation at a time Nigerians' votes were not accountable. I didn't even blame you or your boss, but I blame the people that voted APC government, the supporters, INEC chairman, and the courts. Being responsible is if you created the problems. Yeah, by yours and try by your try and error policies. Don't even blame anyone because you knew there was problem when you applied for the job. The Jade is telling us that this is the reason why he named them what is it called, this Kaduso. He named him Cardi B. Cardi B. Okay, he didn't just call him Cardi B for nothing. He said a mechanic, they go carry and come from one place. I think all of them, in fact, when they appointed this guy, they will say, the track record, he has been working with Tinubu, Wale do this, Wale do that. That one was telling us that Nigeria was not borrowing money. Meanwhile, they had borrowed. So even if the prices of commodities are unable to afford by the masses, they should die hungry. Okay, this man is losing weight by the day. By the way, you can hear them. They have magic to win election and become president. This is the same thing they are telling us that when the dark man was saying that it's intelligence, is this, is that. Where is the intelligence now? Oh God, where is the intelligence now? It's unfortunate. Where is the intelligence? Where is the intelligence? In 2006, Chinese government introduced one-child policy, reasons to control its population. Any population with too much population, what is this one talking about? What a shame. You wanted power, you grab it, and you don't have a single solution to the problems created by your actions. Every step taken by these APC gangsters and criminals worsens the problems. You cannot use the same thinking you had when you created the problems to solve those problems. What a shame. Shame is staring you all on your faces. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.